on 1st and 10. Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Britton Strange. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Hey, run! Son, there's a hunt! Safe right! Silver!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. Now he's loose down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for Jacksonville. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Gibbs running right. It is Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 13.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Red on red. Hot.
Hand off. It's Tootin. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. They put Strange in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Third and 7.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, it's a hut. 11. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Short one, he's got Strange. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Hey, I'm gone. Good job.
Now here's Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Christian Kirk, touchdown Jaguars.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Bombers. Chill. Away. Captain.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Captain. Pull out.
Nix gonna throw for it. Again, working deep downfield. That's gonna be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, go. 11. Hey, tomato.
On the ground, here's Chewton, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 20, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey,
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. 3rd down coming up.
hey, easy. Route.
To throw is Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
13 loose.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, my son.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Rook Orororo there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bombers. Chill. Olay.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Flushed to his left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Second and 10. Throwing is Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. first and 10 now from the 36. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hold on a sec.
Toss left side. That's Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. We're trying to punch it in with Harvey. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball's over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Gun. Hey.
On first down, Lawrence. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey.
Back to throw. Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
There he goes, inside the 30. And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey, down Denver. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. And he will go all the way. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars draw closer here. It's 21-14. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Straight ahead goes Harvey. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now, a 2nd down throw for next. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play just before the half. A pickup of 44 yards. On 1st down, it's Harvey. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Harvey. And he's got another one. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
These are 24. Take right open. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Out to his right. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, Rob, think right. Hey, son, 11, Agate. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Lawrence now on second down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, yeah. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, go! Darn, this one's hot. 11. 30 left.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Quick slant. He's got Hunter.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Pincher.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Looking free downfield. It's Kirk. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run. It's Newton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Here we go.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, kill.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, it's Newton. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
The tackle him at the 48, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Here's down the field. It will fall incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. It's second down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Denver first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's second and 3. Play action now. It's Nix. That's made there by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
He'll get this out wide, and he will be out of bounds, but you saw that penalty flag come in. Looked like the defender got a head start. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal. They'll throw. It's Nick. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and goal.
Bombers.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nix gonna throw for it. That's gonna be caught. And he's not gonna get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Hey, Lyle.
In motion comes Thomas.
Center.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
And the strength on display, rattling from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Jaguars.
1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go with Tootin. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On the run to the right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
Hey, tomato. Done.
Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. Down inside the 10. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal, now it's from the 6-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. They're called in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Hey, easy, route. Here we go.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown, Jacksonville. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
His kick is good. That will tie the game. 28 all. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second down, Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on third down. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will go up by 7.
Makes the score. Broncos 35. Jaguars 28. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hey, kill. All right, let's go. 11. Hey, Soko. Hang. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Chu. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
In motion comes Thomas.
Here we go, sir.
Another run here with Tootin. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Hey, think right open. Son, this one's hot. 11, again. Think right. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Tootin. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and goal at the 29-yard line.
Hey, easy.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Check this down to Tootin out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2.
Jason 24. Hey, Jason, attack! Silver.
He'll run, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Hey, Lion!
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 1st down.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll stick with Harvey. Room to run past midfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
42. Jaguars 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard
for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs, They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Red on red.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars.
Lawrence going for it all. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down. Here is 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's another Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Harvey. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A run once more. That's Harvey. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.